I'll take you there with my power.
Alright, look at that. Ain't it a pretty day out here next to the canyon? I wonder who set up all these little windmills in the canyon and why. Alright, I think the responsible thing to do would be to go over there and get that tower that's glowing purple. But it's a purple that I put on it. So I was editing together the last episode for y'all, and I was like, this is a meandering mess. Like, I didn't accomplish anything. So we got to be more proactive. This is the part where you point out that I, like, wasn't the whole goal to specifically get those guys to stop hanging out on your property by helping form Tarrytown? And to do that, you were going to farm wood. And to do that, you were trying to find the stable that's nearby. And I'm like, well, I didn't realize you paying such damn attention. I didn't realize we had a genuine Tenfey nerd in the audience. So I'm like William Shatner at a convention, a Tenfey convention. I'm like, it's just a man playing video games on the internet. Good day. I ought to get this Korok. He's smart because he doesn't exist anywhere near boulders. Of course, dropping a boulder on the head of a non-boulder hiding Korok, something about it seems off. It's punching down, is what it is. Now, if we went over there where it's always stormy, well, excuse me, I have to dispose of a very large chicha. Give me my adventurous sword. Good day. Heathen. Over there in the Kingdom of Eternal Rain and such, we could get another piece of the shockproof armor, which I believe we only have the fishy helmet of. No, we've got the pants too. Boys, we get that full set. Thunderblight Ganon ain't gonna know what to do. Well, this just fat choo-choos all the way down. Son. Boys, I reckon I'll grab me an Endurance Room while I'm in the area. Look at this. This is a nice little change of pace. It's like we're in Morrowind. It's like we're the Enwa. Son, all we gotta do is go walk on some warm sands. Everything will be a-okay. I'm even back to prancing. Everything's back to normal. The Purple Tunic Saga's back on track. Excuse me, crane birds. I have no need for your juicy bird meat. Well, look at that big fucking thing. I guess I ought to kill it. I am the hero. Hero, don't want to hear you calling out my name. I'm not here for fortune and fame. Instead, I'll fight knowing nobody knows my name. Okay, what are we going to do to this man? I think a good round of shooting him in his big fucking stupid eyeball and then just hitting him right in the fucking taint with this big fuck off sword ought to do him just right. What kind of food have we got? We got mighty meat and rice ball. Alright, idiot. It's me, the hero. I don't know if you heard me singing my original cover earlier. Hitting you in the foot with a claymore. Fuck a deal with it. Look, we've took out half that boy's HP. Woosah! Oh, somebody can defense all of a sudden, huh? Mr. Miyagi came through here. Whoop. You can't trick the boy. He's too smart. He's too clever. I've fought enough fucking Dark Souls monsters that know how to run around something's legs and avoid its asshole, idiot. Boys, that was disheartening. I've become too powerful. Perhaps I am Saitama. Look, he dropped all his guts and toenails. It's like a Mortal Kombat 3 fatality where like 12 rib cages and 9 skulls exploded out of everyone's body. What do we want out of this? A soldier's bow would be quite useful. A soldier's spear and a soldier's broadsword. Boys. Yeah, I don't need a sickle. Spears are much better than sickles. Everybody knows it. Anyone who doesn't proclaim the majesty of the spear as a melee weapon is a fool. A fool! Yeah! Okay. Let's try shield surfing. I got reprimanded early on in the playthrough in the comments for a lack of shield surfing, and I guess I really ought to do something about it. You can tell I don't do it much because I hardly remember how. Here we go! Ha ha! Whew. God, I look like such a try-hard hipster. All the cool shield surfer kids over there just shaking their heads. He was a shield surfer boy. And she said, "See you later, Roy." Roy was his name. And they were on good terms. The song really does have a happy ending, where they're just good friends. Okay. You know, I could have at any point summoned Magnum. Just like Jesus could have summoned 10,000 angels when he was on that cross if he'd have wanted to. If he wanted to GG. But he knew God would give him the most shit. Because right when Jesus left to be born, he was like, look at this. He's like, it's nothing. Cleanse the sins from the hearts of humanity. I got this shit on lockdown. And God was like, Just rolled his eyes. He knew. He probably did know, because apparently he's omnipotent. And also Jesus is just him in like a disguise. Christianity is so odd when you think about it. Stupidly while playing a video game. What was the point I was getting at? Jeez. Oh, I could do this and make a horse appear. That makes me the Jesus of Hyrule. Hey, Magnum. He's like, have you been going on about some Jesus shit? I could smell the blasphemy on you. Okay. Good job, Magnum. You got me all the way here. Now, you might not notice there's folks dancing and even going so far as prancing about that tower. I'm like Big Boss. I accidentally summoned. It's like if Big Boss just accidentally shot a flare gun in the middle of the encampment that he was shooting at. Delete all pins. Where else have I left pin? Okay, that's a tower. That's 2 shrines that I promised I was going to do at some point. Okay, back to business. So, getting to the top of the tower, climbing it's not the bad thing. It's getting to it, son. It's not the heat, it's the humidity. And the thing is, there's lizard folk in the water. Son, lizard man go in the... No, wait. I got to restart that. Because she go in the water. Lizard man in the water. Alright. And then prancing about above the water, Wizrobes. And they're lightning Wizrobes. If they were ice or fire Wizrobes, you could one-shot them with different elemental arrows. But the lightning ones... I mean, what are you going to shoot them with? A lightning arrow? That would be like shooting me with a Cajun filet biscuit from Bojangles. You're only making me stronger. It's like the 5th element at the beginning when the embodiment of evil appears. And that general's like, don't worry, Mr. Space President, we're going to shoot most fucking nukes at this thing and go home and just all share a good laugh. All talk about how the cigarettes got real long filters on them and that the man in the Chinese flying barge comes up and makes you lunch and we'll just have the best time. And the next thing you fucking know, oh, I'm the... I got lost in the analogy again. I'm the ultimate evil, and they're launching Cajun filet biscuits from Bojangles at me. You already knew what the analogy was when I started it. Okay. There's a snail. Have I taken pictures of all these things? Yes. Electric Wizard. Look at that! Jameson can't be mad. That could be the cover of National Geographic. If Jameson don't want that picture, son, I know who will. Do they still make National Geographic? I believe they do just to have in barbershops, which are illegal now. Boys, I ain't had a haircut in 6 months. Shaggy is how you would describe me. And I would respond to that by going, zoinks. Boom. These things are awful fun to kill. I love how because you do additional damage when they're frozen. I love how you just slobber knock the shit out of them. Ah, it's satisfying being overpowered. I don't know what the hell Saitama's going on about. Well, they're over there just having a good old fucking time. A lizard hoedown, I believe it's known as. Let's bless them with green and purple. Thanks, Doc. Okay. I can't tell if we're doing like a systematic takedown approach of the tower, a la Big Boss, or heaven forbid, Solid Snake himself, or if I'm just kind of wandering around and talking. That's the problem with Tenfey. It's hard to tell the two different things apart. Alright, these I'm not going to extend any hostility to unless they attack me. Although it does require me swimming through the water in my fucking plate armor. That's a fucking treasure chest, is it not? Let's make ice appear under it. Oh, excuse me, I'm sorry. Somebody wants to tussle. Tell you what, while you froze there, how about a shock arrow? Boys, it was quite the electrifying revelation. Okay, let's raise this chest up. I would make a comparison of like raising Lazarus from the dead, but just like the Beatles, son, once I started comparing myself to Jesus Christ, things got a little dicey. Okay. It's not a treasure chest, it's a log. It's like the Loch Ness Monster. Link's back at the farm and he's like, it's a treasure chest, I tells you, the biggest you ever done seen. And they're like, oi, Link. Here it is. I want to give that to Jameson and be like, here's your cover story. He's not even going to laugh. He's just going to genuinely feel pity for me. Boys, if you get J. Jonah Jameson to feel genuine pity for you, damn, if you ain't fucked up. Alright. We've kind of... a swath? I think this might count as a swath we've cut through this fucking crowd. Get into this tower. Oop. Okay. So far we've only been fighting lizard folk. And they ain't shit to somebody who's got ice arrows. AKA the good shit. But these lightning wizrobes can get real dicey. Those fucking things have lightning spears. If I got a lightning spear to replace this lightning sword, good God, the brownie points all win in the fucking spear-loving rat wife community. It's bigger than you think. Okay. What if we just went in there and fought them in like honorable combat? Ugh. It just saying it leaves such a bad taste in my mouth. I would like to get that lizard tail. Yeah, boys. Yeah, crowd still ain't fucking noticed me. I'm getting offended. You know what? What if we shot one of them things with a fucking bomb arrow? He'd probably notice us then, wouldn't he? Senpai noticed me. Oops. I accidentally blew up the other one. Well, while you're sitting there like a stack of pancakes, boom. He's not technically elementally weak to it, but you can tell that he's not fond to get hit by it either. Ice could prove quite useful. I missed. Boys, and now that they're iced, a regular arrow, just to tenderize the meat. I can't hit fucking nothing with this bow. I'm using a weak bow too. That's your problem right there. If you want to fight lightning-infused lizard folk in the water, you're going to have to invest in a quality bow, y'all. You can't get some shit off the shelf at Rose's and expect to fight this fucking crowd. You're the fucking hero. Where's my good... I don't really have that many good bows. These have more power, but this has, like, faster shot rate. How I shot for food. Okay, hold on. How I mine for fish. I'm just a wee bit closer. Boom. It worked. We'll just alternate arrows. Is this the most efficient way to fight these things? I'd like to think so. Because otherwise, I'd look like I didn't know what I was fucking doing. And I couldn't fucking stand to have y'all think so ill of me on the Tenfey channel. My bow exploded. Don't tell nobody. Fuck it, night bow. Those swallow bows would probably shoot better. And would probably overall be better choice for what we're doing. But we're getting results, son. It doesn't matter how you got there. It's not the destination, it's the journey. Well, aren't you just the fucking the ubermensch of lightning lizard folk? Knocked me off my platform and then destroyed it. And then you came and electrocuted me? Sir? And I used the term... Did I drop my bow? No, it's still equipped. I tried to jump in the air and freeze time for but a moment. Give me all the hearts! Don't electrocute me, bro. I told you. Okay, Link wants to dive and be fancy. And that means I'm not allowed to pull my bow out, apparently. That fucking thing is chasing me. We got ourselves in a situation. Hey, what? Let's swim quick. And when I want to swim quick, I put on fish wife armor. Okay. Oop. You know what? I'm a fool. Because I have not one, but 2 headpieces that give me shock resistance. I should have approached this place in a more shinobi-like manner. Dressed in odd garb. Is that shock resistance? Good God, I'd hate to see what it would do to me if I was wearing regular clothes. Okay. Metal armor should help against a lightning man. I fucking told him. You talking hot shit? You got shot in the mouth with a bow, idiot. You want stars? I'll give you stars. We did it. Heroes. Accommodations all around. Now that lightning rod would be useful if the Lizfos in the water weren't lightning Lizfos, because I believe that makes them less susceptible to lightning. I don't know. I've been wrong about a lot of stuff. You'd almost think I have no fucking idea what I'm doing. But how could that be? I play video games on the internet. Son, what higher credentials could a man have? I wish you could, like, jump without diving. It's caused me the most problems. It puts, like, the ever so slightest delay on when you can pull your paraglider out. At least I like to think it does. Because once again, it exonerates me from being bad at the game. We're going to go over here and have a discussion with this boy, because I don't like the way he interacted with us earlier. Link, sweetheart, honey, my good, sweet dear elf boy, please, just pull the bow out so I can go into slow-mo and smoke these idiots. He's timed it so perfectly. I'm not mad. I'm not. I have surpassed anger as an emotion. Alright, we'll get this fucking... Yeah, the Thunder Spear. So that means the Thunder Blade we no longer need. But it's technically a better weapon than a lot of the fucking shit we're carrying around. So... Oh, that's what I have equipped. No? Oh, you can't drop water. You can't drop swords in the water. You say you can't drop swords on the water. Koroks don't grow on trees. I think Koroks might grow on trees. That song already contradicts itself. Alright, I no longer wish to fight y'all. I'm beyond... You know what? I'm seeing their HP bars because I put this helmet on. I just realized that. Excuse me, I was having a revelation like Samuel L. Jackson at the end of Pulp Fiction about how I no longer wanted to fight y'all, but you've drugged me back into it like Botasai the Manslayer. He cared not that I shot him point blank in the fucking mouth with this thing. And he was like waving his fucking dick around at me. Boys, that was an awful situation we were just put in. Okay, now that I'm done killing half of you, let me go on to proclaim my new peaceful lifestyle. Where I just climb towers. That's the show. What'd you do this morning? I climbed a watchtower. There you go, that's the show. Okay. It rains, and I care not, because this is like some sort of lattice, and I guess being damp, it doesn't affect its grip ability. We did it. Heroes. Heroes! Alright, put my good clothes on for the cutscene. There we go. Now that we have the region map, everything feels better. Well, look at you just standing up here in the rain. Like the plains in Spain. He wants us to do like a Birdman flying competition to see how far we could go with like one hang glide session. I don't particularly care to deal with him right this second, especially in the rain. So we're going to leave. It would be remiss of me. Oh, first of all, son, get the mods in here to clean up all this clean and purple. Okay, if we want to go here, and we do, we could get the fucking rubber shirt, and then we could wear all spandex, just like Buddy Love. And since it's already raining and we're already wet, we might as well. If you're already wet, then there's no reason we should stop right now. That's the controversial sequel to Baby It's Cold Outside. Alright, the big mushrooms will guide us. Big mushrooms always make a good fantasy setting. Skyrim's got big mushrooms. Super Mario Brothers, big mushrooms. Even Sonic the Hedgehog has a mushroom heal zone. Okay. We are on track to where we want to be, right? Well, we would be if we turned ever so slightly. Perhaps to the Thunder Plains. Boys, if we want to get Kamari's best spear, we're going to have to dodge some nice lightning bolts. That poor character. Nobody appreciates Kamari. If I ever play Final Fantasy X, it'll be hashtag Kamari Appreciation Day. Alright. One thing I like about big mushrooms is they block rain. Okay, God. I mean, to an extent. I guess you got to give the big mushrooms a little bit of slack. You who have stepped in this land, what do you fucking want? I'm like a god monk from the future. Basically, we have to get 4 colored balls into their slots. It's like a double dare physical challenge. Like, Link didn't know like the answer to some stupid trivia question and had to take the physical challenge. Now, the problem is 2 of the balls are already up there, but the other 2 are out here. And you can't just... There's no, like, ramp. There's no handicap access to this place. Boys, the Yelp review is not going to be kind. I feel like we should wear shock resistance. And, I mean, this is like a wetsuit. That's got to give you... In Deep Blue Sea, that lady stripped ass all naked and, like, stood on a wetsuit, son, and did, like, a saucy dance. And the shark was like, ugh. This got real awkward. But I believe it made her lightning proof. Because she called down Zeus's wrath shortly after. And he only smoked the shark. I don't like this color combination. What do we look like? Somehow the more ridiculous and anime-esque nature of this outfit makes the color non-matching, you know, not so bad. Alright, what we want to do to start with is just get... Well, getting up here doesn't matter because we got to jump back down to get the balls anyway. It doesn't make a bit of difference. The balls are there. I didn't realize that choo-choos would be involved. All of my weapons. Ah, the Guardian Spear, son. Once again, I showed such a lack of faith in the spear. The year of the deer is ended by the spear, as they say. Okay, that ball has got to get over here. We'll sit here like Onion Bro and ponder. And maybe a hero will show up and do it for us. And then we can die of sadness. That's like if the good ending to his storyline in Dark Souls 1 is he dies of sadness. In Dark Souls 3, he gets crushed to death by Yorm the Giant. And sadly, there's nothing the player could possibly do to save him. Okay. Ah, yes, I know. I'm stopping to pick bugs. But they're electric darners. They're not like the other darners. They're rarer. I'm like trying to explain the difference between action figures and collectible figurines. I'm like, they're not toys. Alright, here's what we're going to do. We're going to climb to the top of this fucking thing. Even in the rain, because if we go 1, 2, 3, jump. Whoop. 1, 2, 3, jump. You can do it. Alright. Good God, this thing's slippery. Electric Donner, come to me. I will set you free. Wait, J. Jonah Jameson would never in a million fucking years believe. No, Jameson! Maybe he'll watch. Jameson would never watch this fucking Let's Play. Alright, if we're super fucking good and have hope in our heart, we could stasis that fucking thing and just knock the dog shit out of it, and it'll fly perfectly over there. It works all the time. But I'm going to make a save here on an unrelated reason. Okay. Okay. Everyone, fucking calm down. We're going to get right behind this fucking thing. Tell you what, we're going to pick it up. I'm going to set it down. It's not going to roll. And even if it does, I'll freeze it before it can go fucking anywhere. And then we're just going to knock the fucking dog shit out of this thing. Baka fucking purple ball. Go, fly free. We did it, boys. Ha ha. I hope my guardian spear don't break. Sometimes spears break. I'm sorry I have to be the one to explain this to you. If you're some sort of person who's just won't hear a single bad thing. If you're like one of them console fanboys, but for spheres. Thunderwing butterflies. Good God, don't they need to be picked? I guess they not that rare if you could just come here to where it always thunders, son. And if you ever get a blue crab hung on you, damn if this ain't the place to be. Whoop, can we get a better picture? Look, it's fluttering amongst the grass. Hot damn. This is the hardest part of the fucking game, is getting a good picture of an insect. They should make a new Pokemon Snap and just use this game's engine. And even the character model is just Link wearing Red's hat. And just like Red from Saga Frontier, he can transform into Allkaiser. That's a self-indulgent Saga Frontier reference that was just for me. Why am I trying to take another picture of this fucking butterfly? Get in my inventory. He's near the somewhat deep water. Okay. I can't stop. I'm spoiled with these fucking things. Everywhere I look, I'm beating off Thunderwing butterflies with both hands. That's a good fucking picture right there, boys. Yeah, replace. Oh, if it was centered better. That one's got the more dynamic action, but this one's just, the subject is so perfectly fucking centered. Oh, if only I could have you in my inventory, son. But it was not meant to be. Okay. Okay. I promise y'all that eventually we will get to the lumberjack factory. We could start a fire right here and just rest it up. It'll never stop raining though. So, what time of day is it? It's 9 o'clock in the fucking morning? Good gracious. I'm going to equip this sword for just the briefest moment so I can crack these barrels. Don't tell Zeus-chan that I have a metal weapon equipped that isn't some kind of ancient tech. What could the ancient tech be made out of that wouldn't attract lightning? Some sort of carbon fiber mesh. This is the part of the Tenfey video where we talk about hypothetical future materials. Alright, we've got to climb to the top of that fucking thing. Luckily, there's a little ledge here. 1, 2, 3, jump. Look at that. It's like Shadow of the Colossus. And this makes the rain. We're still considered in rain, aren't we? Damn it. I thought that was some sort of rare creature, but it was a bush. Maybe Jameson's right to be so skeptical of my accomplishments. Okay, climbing set. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. And there you go. That's me giving Juno direction and helping her out in the drama club. Boys, the fanfiction is getting awful thick today. Let's just put this set on. The pants match better. When we get the other rubber jacket. Boys, y'all don't understand. It's the most important part of the game. Is looking like the hero. There's a reason people don't pay attention to Saitama. Okay. Once again, it's going to be open and shut case. A little stasis. Bada bing, bada boom. Little guardian sphere action. Fly free. Fly true. Son, it is done. Well, that was right easy. That's the power of spears. Okay. Well. Oh no. If I break this spear on a choo-choo. Nope. I have to do it. From hell's heart, I'd stab at thee. It didn't even kill the fucking thing. Alright, for the briefest, and I mean briefest moments. Equip a sword. Haha, cut a swath. There you go. What, Zeus-chan? I don't know nothing about metal swords. They make swords out of metal. Is that a thing? I'm fairly certain there's only wood swords. Bokoblins are actually named after the term for wooden swords, which my friend Noah is the only human on Earth that possesses knowledge of what they're called. I believe when I played Wind Waker for 12 Days of Link, which was a lifetime ago, in like 2010, he left a comment. So if you want to know, go find that video and find Noah's comment. Look at the fucking electric darners. Never use Joe Chin's chains for them. I just remember what little tune I was ripping off and I had to sing it. Alright, this is the hard part. It's like we're on Legends of the Hidden Temple. Which means if it was Legends of the Hidden Temple, I'd be running in here panicking, and Omotech, or whatever the fucking snowman is like, just pick up the purple ball. It's right there. It's right there. Pick it up. Okay. No, stop. 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 Turn around. I'm Omek, the statue. You have to do what I say. That host would be over there feeding him fucking purple monkeys and silver barracudas to appease him. I was always a red jaguar man myself. You might find that rather shocking. I don't appreciate Zeus-chan firing off these warning shots at my feet. Okay. Yellow and orange are basically the same color when you're Zeus-chan. And you have a magic ball puzzle. Where did the green ball land? Oh, the green ball was here all along. Look, that's what's attracting Zeus-chan is this fucking, the Highlander. Left his fucking claymore here. Excuse me. I'd like to clay less, so let's get you out of here. I can't jump while carrying the claymore. Alright, Zeus-chan, look, I'm getting rid of it for you. From hell's heart! Okay, that's as far as I can throw it. Cut me some goddamn slack, Zeus-chan, Jesus. Alright, we can climb this without the climbing gear. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. Slide. I don't know what kind of dance Juno would be doing, but it has a lot of actions in it. I just realized I need the climbing set. Is that how do they intend for a normal, like if you just started a game and came here, how do they expect you to get up there? Miyamoto. So fucking proud of yourself. Can't believe you were chastising me in the last episode for poor gameplay. Okay, 1, 2, 3, jump, slide. 1, 2, 3, jump, slide. 1, 2, 3, jump, slide. 1, 2, 3, jump. If your wolves can't fly and you're sampling Tenfey for one of your cool songs, feel free to use that little thing right there. Boom! Son, I didn't even have the cat ring equipped. son. And the thunder rolls. I wish that was the name of this quest, so that Garth Brooks could be involved. Alright. Now that we're out of the rain, I can change into my shrine solving clothes. Standard hero clothes, really. The THUNDRA Shrine. Buried Secrets. Okay, so here's the thing about this shrine. You're gonna have to blow up some of these rocks. But if you get too greedy in rock destruction, the lust of rock destruction, you won't be able to do what you want to do in living color. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna lay a square bomb down like I'm Snively fucking Whiplash. And I'm gonna run over here and comically blow it up. Okay. So as you can see, there's a big old plate down there that we've got to depress. Which shouldn't be hard. I believe I've already made this joke in a previous episode. I dare not repeat it. Tenfey's always hip and fresh, son. That's why it's so popular with the kids. I'm just waiting for that Go-Gurt deal to come in. All my dreams will come true. Alright. I just felt like landing on this block. Alright, now the thing we need to put on that is over there. Buried amongst this. See, the problem is if you blow up too much, you won't have a way to get to that ladder. Or at least that's what Shigeru Miyamoto wants you to think, son. If I could just remember how to throw bombs. Now, how do we get this chest, the bonus chest? We always have to get the bonus chest so I can get the weapon out of it and go, ugh. Let's wait for the good chest. I wonder, it's not magnetic. Is it stasis-able? Oh me, and when I add oh my. Oh, that's right, my bow exploded. This one's got good durability, but let's just use this fucking one up. Shooting arrows at a frozen chest, and just like Star Platinum, it'll erupt. You know, I completely forgot that we upgraded our stasis power to have Star Platinum, Zawarda. How many of you at home have noticed this and have been yelling at your computer? Did you land in that little alcove? What a piece of shit! That thing is cosmetic! That stuff's for automotive use only. It tells me not to, but I still drinks it. It fucking breaks my heart to know there's some of y'all that watch Tenfey that may have never witnessed Homestar Runner. And strong bad emails. A single opal. Oh joy. The cycle is complete. The future is forsaken. Forsaken for the Nintendo 64. It probably was a PC game first, I imagine. But the commercials for the Nintendo 64 version of that game were so intense. It was like Mel Gibson's Apocalyptica or some shit. Go look it up sometime. I ain't editing it into the video. My god, y'all are spoiled. Okay, we've solved the mystery. History remains unrewritten, which means Lavos is still going to destroy Hyrule, which is a shame because Ganon, you know, already put a dent in it. Although the areas outside the castle don't seem to be doing that bad, I'm just saying. Zelda might be over-exaggerating just that. You don't think there's another secret chest, do you? Shigeru Miyamoto wouldn't be so cruel. No. There's not. There are one chests, is what I'll say to the Cardassian. And look at how pretty a time it is out here now. Good God. You can come here and have a picnic. Now, I just realized we did all of that to get the rubber chest piece, and we came out of there with no rubber chest piece. So perhaps we should delve back in for just a brief moment. Buried secrets. Okay. I think Shigeru Miyamoto hit a second fucking chest in here like the asshole he is. And we're gonna bomb our way to the truth. And if we can't find the truth, I will watch a YouTube video that shows me how to do it. Because it's the future. And as a certain Nintendo 64's games advertising exclaimed to me, the future is, oh, I remember. It just fucking dawned on me. I didn't even have to watch a YouTube video. I couldn't even finish my dumb revisiting of the anecdote of the Forsaken 64 commercial because it's right fucking here. Because I remember the last time I found it, I said, fuck you, Miyamoto. And the point still stands. Now we can become full cyborgs. Alright, first of all, this is what we'd look like if we were 100% Fish Boy. Son. Tell you what. Let's get us a good shot of being 100% Fish Boy out here in the new, better, non-thunder planed world. And we could probably use it in a thumbnail. There you go, boys. Get us, oh, we could even include Zeus-chan's Claymore, which he very... Have I not picked up a rusty Claymore this playthrough? Anyway. Self-portrait is B. That's not V. Idiot. Zoom that shit out. Look, he's so introspective in his fish hat. So the 4 poses are these. I think this does work the best. How do we want to frame it? The Claymore, I think we need to move a little bit closer towards the Claymore. It needs to be a little bit Claymore in this picture. Okay. If we get the pommel, there are bats attacking me, so we need to get this picture. That's pretty fucking good. Okay, god damn it, I got to reframe it now. And there are bats! I think we might have found a better thumbnail. What do you think? Good God. I ain't even going to have to edit in any spooky ghost shit in the background. But I probably will. Tell me if you could find it. If you want to see the full high-res version of these thumbnails, by the way, I put them on the Tenfey Discord, where you can chat it up and be good friends. You crowd fucking ruin everything, you know that? Boom, says I. Oh, you think you've got me, huh? I thought I could make them run into it. I didn't accidentally throw the bomb like an idiot. Come at me, bros! That's right. Why don't you go back to bat hell? Whew, boys, bat hell is probably a fucking time. Okay. Now that we're done with all that shit, get this fucking fish hat off my head. Good God. Give me my cool Metal Gear Rising mask. There we go. We've almost become anime. Oh, we've almost a cyborg ninja. We needed one more thing. Good Lord. I didn't choose to be a cyborg ninja. You're like, you did. In fact, you've made several choices that were of your own volition to become the cyborg ninja. I'm like, shut up. Wait, this isn't the cyborg ninja gear. You know where the cyborg ninja gear is? It's way up here in the fucking lab. We could buy that. Wait, we can't buy that shit. We're broke. I've only got 516 rupees. We found another reason why we need non-stop infinite money. Alright, well, I'm going to have to put away the blade. I'm no longer worthy of it. I guess I'll just put on regular clothes like a normie. Only in Hyrule can a man wear a fucking royal purple tunic and hooded cloak and metal fucking pants. And everybody be like, ugh, fucking normies. This place used to be cool. Back when Calamity Ganon was still hot shit. Wow, those things' feelings get hurt real bad when you blow them up with a bomb arrow. These key swings I can give to Keaton. because I want a Lisphos mask. And, ooh, the Lionel mask. Once I get the Lionel mask, son, I can unlock my true inner animal self. If only there was a term for that. Will you fucking come here to me? I like him. I like your face. You look real tired all the time. That reminds me, because I was thinking of taking a picture of him, but I'm not going to. We need to do something about our album. Alright. What do we want to keep? Let's go all the way back to the beginning. Alright, these are memories, which we finally got one of, which means we could go talk to Impa and get the hero's tunic. Okay, we need that for a quest. That's just for memories. These are for quests. These are not. Now, if we delete this picture of Water Blight Ganon, we can't take another one. But, I mean, it doesn't really matter. Oh, yeah, he's saved in our compendium. So, yeah, I'll delete the fuck out of that picture. Fuck Ganon. Thinks he's hot fucking shit. I reincarnate. I've got the Triforce of power. More work? Yes, me lord. Okay. You didn't know Ganon was a Warcraft 2 human peasant, did you? Life Sphere. When did I take all these shitty pictures? Alright, anything that's been added to the compendium, we don't need the picture of. There's Louis Senpai. There's Link when he gave a Syndrome speech. I would like to save the pictures that were used for thumbnails, if at all possible. Oh, there's when we moved into our Elf Boy apartment and funny Twitter memes. Funny Twitter memes. There's Cass. That was for a thumbnail. Technically, that Lionel was part of a thumbnail. Let's see. More Cass thumbnails. And these are going to be used for the thumbnails for this video. So, delorded. There we go. Whoop. Now we can take a picture of you, and later when I go to delete it, I'll be like, remember when we took a picture of this guy, and I said later I would delete it and reference this previous moment? Well, I could do a better picture. If I'm going to make some sort of mimetic meme, I could do a better fuck job of it than that. No, I don't need to be in the picture. My God, the sun set while I was here looking at my fucking digital camera. I don't want to fight these boys. Let's warp. It's always the correct choice. Alright, we're finally ready to progress in our quest to get bundles of wood, to get those freeloaders off of our fucking property. If I taken a picture of a bighorn sheep, I hadn't. Probably because it's a white goat. Oh, that's good. That's rich. I can't stop being... The inner millennial in Link makes him want to take a selfie. Look, they leave these perfectly good swords and bows here and expect me not to take them. It's entrapment, that's what it is. Get me Pierre the Attorney. For fucking Chrono Trigger. He's the only one that could get me out of these fucking little shit charges. Alright, this axe will be useful for when we're obtaining wood. Wooden axe. It's our fucking knockoff of Sega's game. It only came out on an obscure microcomputer in Europe. Okay. Beetle. He's probably not got more arrows because we've recently spoke with him here. What can I sell you? I already sold the chunks that I shot off of Farash's body, didn't I? I think that's how I afforded my house. I hurt mythical beasts, but it's for property acquisition, and what more noble goal is that, son? Boys, A and Rand be so tickled she could watch this. Should we sleep? No, there ain't no rest for the wicked. We do need to cook. What's over here? Oh, torch. Okay. What are we gonna need coming up? What have we got in our foods library? Let's see, we got attack up, a little bit armor up. We've eat our way through most of our bonus mushrooms. We have no chilly weather food or hot weather food. So let's do something about that. Let's cook hot peppers. And throw in one of these. Make it real good. In fact, just throw the whole fucking 4 hot peppers. Boys, he's real expectant. He gets so tickled. Spicy steamed fruit. That only gives 1 cold resist. Huh. Maybe this stuff isn't as good as I thought. What if we just cook 5 of these? No, these are used to upgrade shit. Why am I cooking? Stop holding. Do I have fish that's good for... I've got yeah, sizzlefin trout. Let's cook 3 of these with 2 spicy peppers. Boys, we're gonna make some kind of authentic. We're inventing our own fucking era cuisine. Now that's 2 cold resistance, which is twice as good as 1. We've also got warm darners. We could just use all 4 of those because they're all over the Great Plateau, son. You ain't even got to worry about it. And a Liz Fos horn. Come on, baby, give me that. Good shit. Boom. Yeah, there we go. Alright, we got plenty of sugar and spice and everything nice. So, the only time you need heat resistance is when you're in the desert. So we're not going to worry about that right a second. There's another tower. In fact, it's the tower that will reveal the next area we're going to. So let's do the responsible thing and immediately go climb it. Have I ever climbed towers in such a rapid fashion? I believe the professional nature of this playthrough might be coming back. I don't praise Magnum enough. He's been a good boy. Is that a term of endearment if you own a horse to call him a good boy, or do they find it demeaning? You have to call them righteous chaps. It's more proper. Okay. Now, we have to decide if we're just going to run through this pass and probably get attacked, but yeah, flying guardians and shit. Or, we could take the hero's route and climb a wall. You know what I vote for? Let's see, I don't even think this is so steep that we need to change clothes. Because we've got good stamina. I knew I carried that fucking sledgehammer around for a reason. Boom. Amber and Flint. It's my favorite stripper duo. Do y'all not immediately think of a stripper when you hear the name Amber? Is that just me? I keep bringing it up, but all them rare minerals just make the best stripper names. Tungsten, maybe not. Is tungsten even that rare? Boys, it's windy up here. We're going to get all our clothes blown off like Mau Mau and be naked. Have y'all been watching Mau Mau? They got approved for a season 2 now. Y'all got to be responsible adults and watch the children's cartoon I like. So they'll keep making it. That wolf is just packed with fucking wolf meat. And I have to have it. I'm not leaving here without all the juicy wolf meat. Ha-ha! Boom. Ho-ho! He. Ha-ha! Sayest I. Good God! I've massacred them. When I came to, the wolves are no more. And I was covered in juicy wolf meat. And that was the day I swore off of shooting bows in the frozen time. That's from a different timeline where Link gave up the frozen time when he saw how powerful he had become. Should we do this Korok challenge where we try to shoot things with a bow? We probably should, oughta. Since we're in the area. Whenever you see one of them little pinwheels, it means there's a Korok bow challenge. It also makes like a stereotypical skeleton noise. Okay, you need to fucking slow your roll there, Slick Rick. I don't believe you can use the frozen time. I believe they might be against it. Yeah, as soon as you try to do it, they're like, excuse me, sir. No frozen time. You scry, you buy. Come the fuck on. I ain't got nearly the patience for this shit. Okay, what do you do other than piss me off? Well, these are real fucking easy to shoot. Wait, there was a fourth. Above. A fifth! This is getting redonkulous. Well, I could probably time it just a little bit better. Sunfab Meadow is just looming in the background at all times. Good God, I see the Arctic Tower of Power, maybe. Okay. We're doing a good job of not meandering too much. I keep entering the frozen time inadvertently. A wolf. But I swore off the juicy wolf meat. Son, I'm just reading aloud my fanfic to you about Louis. Talking about how he swore off the juicy wolf meat, but he can't help himself. I know y'all have watched Beastars by now, so that you can properly roll your eyes at my dumb jokes. Instead of just being confused by them, which I assume is like 65% of Tenfey viewership is the blood moon. Does it, the blood moon? I heard a blood moon twang. It's 4 o'clock in the fucking morning. Like the sun's just rising. God, this is a fucking beautiful vista. But I can't fill my camera with pictures of beautiful vistas. I got to save that shit for pictures of bugs for J. Jonah Jameson. Alright, they want you to try to ride up there, and there's the gooey messes everywhere, and there's moblins and shit. I ain't having none of it, no sir. We're gonna dress up in our fucking climbing jinkos here, and we're just gonna scale that shit. I wonder if that little twang early in the morning... Good God, why did I have to see that rush room? Divert course. Maybe that indicates there will be a blood moon tonight. And if there is, I need to make sure I get over there to where Cass is standing on that mushroom. So that I might strip asshole naked for him. And I guess I'll open a shrine too while I'm there. That's just a bonus. Yep, you got moblins. Here's problem right here. Yeah, I look behind your fridge and there's just some gooey mess. It looks to be the wheel of Calamity Ganon made manifest as corruption. Because, see, it's got these orange glowy eyes all over. That's a telltale sign. Now, we're going to have to fumigate the whole house. And if a blood moon comes along, it's just going to happen again. Frankly, I'd burn the house down and move. If you happen to know the hero of the wild, or the hero of time, as some folks call him, then you could get him to come here and clear up a little bit of it. Okay, so the gimmick of this one is you've got to find a path through the gooey mess. Because it's on certain... It like forms a circle around the tower, so you can't just climb through it. Because once Link touches it, he gets... and he has to run off and find a bottle of hand sanitizer. So... You may wonder why this is so awkward, and it's because if you press right on the D-pad, if you hold it, you can use the right stick to cycle through your melee weapons. But if you want to do bows, you've got to hold in the right trigger and do it. But I also don't want Link to automatically... Okay, he doesn't automatically. Well, never mind. It was all my own fault. Imagine that. One of Tenfey's problems caused by himself. That's what makes me the most mature video game playing internet man, son. It's my sheer humbleness that makes me so great. I'm like the Red Mage in 8-bit theater. Son, I'm the humblest man in the entire world. God, 8-bit theater. I discovered 8-bit theater the day that I was going to take my driver's license test. And I was a nervous fucking wreck because I hadn't driven very much. And I read 8-bit theater for a couple hours. It made me feel better. There, you shared a little moment from my fast. I hope you enjoyed it. My God, put some warm clothes on. What are our warmest looking pants? Probably these. Although, if we put these on, we can pretend we've got like long johns and shit under them. So that's what we'll equip. And the warmest looking piece of headgear we have is probably this. It's actually probably one of these stupid fucking mask guy helmets. There we go. Boys, I look ridiculous. Perfect for a cutscene. I made Audacity spike when I yelled perfect right there, and I apologize for that. I specifically waited that whole cutscene to burp, so I hope you appreciate it. Alright, now that we're at the top of this tower, we actually have all kinds of fucking options. Now, if we wanted to, the place where we can get a lot of wood is that fucking stable right there. And that's where our ultimate goal, well, not ultimate goal is to go right around somewhere over here and kick Gannondorf right in the fucking nuts. But you'll notice one of them great fairy pots right there. Oh no. I shouldn't have drank all that Dr. Pepper during the cutscene. Okay. If you remember in the last episode, maybe 2 episodes ago, I'm not sure how I'm going to edit this, a man gave me 500 rupees to find the fairy fountain around here. Well, there she is right there. Look, he was awful fucking close when you think about it. Now, here's the problem. The fairies get progressively more expensive, and we've activated the first one for 100 rupees and the second for 500. This lady's going to want, I believe, 1,000 or like 3,000 or some ridiculous fucking sum that we just ain't got on us right now. I mean, I could put some on it. We could go farm Farash, although our medallion's been moved, so we'd have to walk back over there. Let's see how much it is we need. And there's actually a lot of luminous stone around her, which we'll need if we ever want to become skeleton luchadores. Is the Spanish word for skeleton just skeleton, but said in a more spicy manner? I'd like to believe so. Alright. I'm creeping because sometimes there's fairies here. Probably not while it's not active, though, now that I think about it. We need, if we don't want to go to the desert to get duplex bows for non-stop infinite money, we could wander around and just find secret ninjas, because they have a high chance of dropping duplex bows. Or we could just do whatever the hell we want, because it's a video game. Alright, lady. Sweet boy. She's doing the worst impression of the tall man from the Phantasm movies. I know, you have the exact same story. Why do you need money to be powerful, son? This game it teaches you the true power of capitalism. Okay, let's bust up some luminous stone deposits, just like their unions. And get that good shit. Let us steal all the natural resources from the land. It's turning into Fern Gully. I saw that movie one time in the theater as a kid, and I believe I was vexed. It's probably a good adjective to describe what I was like at the time. Just checking to see if there's any more deposits that I didn't notice. I think there might be a free sword in this tunnel, or I'm thinking of the Mount Sataru, where Iwata's ghost, where his other kin, like, holy deer form is. Well, ain't you crowd just having the best fucking meeting of the No Links Club down there? Boys, I think I ought to go down there and teach them a fucking lesson about exclusivity. I'm gonna equip my lightning blade. Should I become the cyborg? No. Son, although I could be lightning, the rain transformed, but I won't. Let's just put on our good armor. Ooh. Eat us some of that good attack up food. And just go down there and teach this fucking crowd a lesson. That lesson is don't exist within my field of view at any given time. Because I'm the hero and I ain't going to deal with your nonsense. Fire arrows are cool. And a shield. Getting prepared to fight the ne'er-do-wells takes just as long as fighting them. Alright. Boom. 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 I did it. I'm the hero. Alright, motherfuckers, why don't you come over here and line up? Good God, that crowd's fucking angry! I didn't do nothing! Alright, time to start spinning. Son Garen from League of Legends has joined the fictional characters watching this playthrough, and goddamn if he ain't fucking impressed. Here I come, boys! You can't stop me! Once I start spinning, I can't stop winning. We did it! Heroes, yes, this is the one time the term is accurate. I may have started a small plains fire, but it's a small price to pay. If there is a blood moon tonight, then this crowd will immediately respawn, which means I get to kill him again. Dragon Bone Boko Bat! Once again, it's a good manga, but I just ain't got the room for it in my inventory. They dropped all kinds of boomerangs and shit. Look at all this good shit you get from killing monsters. That's me if I get isekai'd. And I like try to get a job at like a cobbler. And I'm like, what do you mean we're not baking fruit in a crust? And I immediately get fired. And then I'm like, I guess I'll go down to the Adventurers Guild that always exists in these fucking stories. And I guess I'll go out and be an adventurer. And next thing you know, you kill 2 or 3 monsters, son. And then you're immediately drowning in fucking rupees. Well, I don't know what currency they use in the isekai setting. Boys, I like how this story presupposes that I could fucking kill any kind of monster in the isekai world. Look. Look, I can't get rid of it. It's attached to me. Oh, good God. Okay. Let's remain lightning. The rain transform. How's that sound? What's our secret reward for being good boys and killing monsters? Whew. I'd like to have that big old sword. I would. So let's throw away. This sword's probably getting real low. So is this one now that we think about it. So, you know what I've done? I've started a new recording session of this fucking series, and I'm already sitting here stressing about weapon durability and shit. I've got to fucking get over it. Just like that man in that fucking cauldron climbing up that mountain using a claw hammer. I've just got to fucking get over it. I want to strengthen Liz old foe. Gee whiz. Good guy. Okay. Alright. Well, that was incidental. You know, I could have just dropped those metal boxes on their heads. And then we'd all share a laugh. And then they'd have gone on and had made a new life for themselves. I feel like I'm still hearing ominous twinges of a potential blood moon. You know, there's another way we can make lots of money, and that's with meat. Once again, to draw a parallel to the world of Beastars, I believe I'm owed frozen time. It's like when your boss refuses to put down your a time and a half, your overtime. I turned around, Your Honor, and I was surrounded by choo-choos. He rode in on a jelly horse, and choo-choos followed. I was trying to do some kind of Johnny Cash homage. I don't know if that came through. It's a good day to just kill a bunch of fucking goblins. I gotta start pandering to the Goblin Slayer again. Look how genuinely surprised he is that he's getting shot to death in the frozen time. I fucking told him. And look, he dropped a spear for us. Hot damn. Does anyone remember that we're supposed to be getting non-stop infinite money? No, wait, we're not. We're supposed to be getting wood. I always forget about that part. That's why all of my dates go so badly. I'm there at the bar the next day and I look so disheveled. And my drinking buddy's like, what's wrong, man? Didn't you have a hot date last night? I'm like, yeah, but I forgot to get wood. Is that a good joke? It's not, but humor me.